What if pandemics aren't mere accidents of nature, but calculated mechanisms to reduce humanity's numbers? Imagine this. A clandestine force, perhaps global elites, secret cabals, or even extraterrestrial entities, engineers worldwide outbreaks to manipulate population size. It sounds like a plot ripped from a suspense novel, but what if it's the dark reality behind history's deadliest plagues? Could diseases be designed to reshape societies, secure resources, or reboot civilization? Today we'll plunge into the unsettling theory that pandemics are tools for population control, reveal chilling evidence, and probe who might be orchestrating it all. Stay focused. This could transform how you view every epidemic. Let's begin with a question that recasts history in a sinister light. What if pandemics are meticulously planned weapons to curb the global population? The population reduction hypothesis posits that outbreaks, from ancient scourges to modern viruses, are not chance events but deliberate acts by powerful groups to regulate human growth. These could be governments, shadowy elites, or non-human forces, aiming to limit numbers for control, resource allocation, or cosmic equilibrium. From historical trends to scientific anomalies, clues suggest a hidden agenda. Why do pandemics strike with such precision? Are we pieces in a deadly puzzle? Let's uncover the disturbing evidence behind this spine-chilling concept. Ancient chronicles lay the groundwork. 2,000 years ago, Roman writings describe plagues that purged overcrowded cities, with survivors crediting divine will. In 1970, a scholar argued these were orchestrated by rulers to stabilize their realms. Could the Black Death, analyzed in 2005, which decimated half of Europe, be an early experiment in population control? Medieval records deepen the mystery. In the 1400s, texts mentioned odd vapors preceding plague outbreaks, suggesting unnatural origins. In 1980, a researcher proposed these were chemical agents deployed by a covert faction. Why else would pandemics trace trade routes so precisely? Modern history raises alarms. In 1918, the Spanish flu claimed millions, but archives hint at unusual military experiments nearby. In 2010, a virologist suggested the flu spread followed a controlled pattern, not a natural one. Was it a test for something larger? Conspiracy theories fuel the fire. In 1975, a supposed leaked document from a global council outlined pandemics as a gentle method to reduce population growth. In 2000, a theorist connected vaccine initiatives to covert sterilization campaigns, pointing to falling birth rates. Are health programs a disguise for control? Scientific oddities add intrigue. In 1980, researchers noted HIV's genetic makeup seemed artificially crafted, unlike natural viruses. In 2015, a study found synthetic traces in a flu strain hinting at laboratory origins. Why do some diseases appear engineered rather than evolved? Economic trends are revealing. In 1960, global economies stabilized post-pandemics, as if by design. In 2012, an economist observed resource scarcity often precedes outbreaks, suggesting preemptive population cuts. Why do pandemics align with economic shifts? The biotech angle is unnerving. In 1990, a patent for a population control pathogen emerged, linked to a secretive corporation. In 2020, a whistleblower alleged certain vaccines contain agents to lower fertility, disguised as health measures. Are we being altered at a cellular level? The extraterrestrial hypothesis is bold. In 1980, a UFO researcher claimed aliens trigger pandemics to regulate Earth's population, maintaining cosmic balance. In 2022, UFO sightings surged during a global outbreak, as if observing the turmoil. Are aliens enforcing a limit? The motive is pivotal. Why control population? In 1995, an anthropologist suggested elites use pandemics to amass wealth, as fewer people mean more resources. Alternatively, it could be about survival. In 2008, a theorist argued overpopulation threatens Earth's stability, necessitating drastic resets. Cultural patterns are unsettling. In 1960, global myth spoke of death tides sent by deities to purge humanity. In 2015, a sociologist noted rituals worldwide aimed at appeasing plague forces, as if dreading intentional punishment. Are we conditioned to accept these crises? Historical voids raise suspicion. In 1970, records of medieval healers disappeared, despite claims of curing plagues with hidden remedies. In 2010, a scholar found suppressed texts suggesting man-made diseases, erased by unknown authorities. Why conceal cures unless to ensure deaths? Psychological clues are eerie. In 1980, a psychologist observed mass panic during outbreaks mirrors orchestrated fear responses. In 2009, a study found people dream of invisible destroyers during pandemics, as if sensing a hidden force. Are our minds detecting a scheme? Skeptics counter the theory. In 1990, a biologist insisted pandemics are natural, driven by evolution, not design. Yet mysteries remain. In 2011, a virologist admitted some viral mutations defy natural explanations, suggesting interference. Why the scientific gaps? The Malthusian concept connects here. In 1970, scholars warned overpopulation could collapse civilization, justifying extreme measures. In 2006, a leaked policy brief hinted at soft reduction through health crises to prevent starvation. Are pandemics a harsh necessity? How could this function? Some claim bioweapons are released. In 1995, a military document detailed aerosolized pathogens for population control, later classified. Others point to propaganda. In 2019, a media expert suggested fear-driven narratives during outbreaks ensure public obedience. Who's directing the chaos? Environmental evidence is striking. In 1970, scientists found pathogen traces in soil before pandemics, unexplained by natural causes. In 2014, a study detected atmospheric irregularities during outbreaks, suggesting aerial deployment. Why does nature hint at artificial triggers? Ancient knowledge adds weight. 3,000 years ago, Chinese scripts described heavenly toxins causing mass sickness, attributed to divine anger. In 1985, a linguist argued these were engineered agents, preserved in legend. Why do ancient tales mirror modern suspicions? The psychological impact is profound. In 1990, a therapist noted patients report visions of shadowy planners during pandemics, without cultural prompts. In 2020, meditation groups saw dark mists of control as if accessing a buried truth. Are we sensing the plot? Skeptics argue pandemics are chance events. In 1980, a scientist claimed disease patterns follow ecological shifts, not schemes. But doubts persist. In 2012, a researcher admitted unexplained synchronicities in global outbreaks suggest coordination. Why the eerie timing? The evidence is compelling. History, science, and culture suggest pandemics might be tools for population control, but the orchestrators remain elusive. In 2020, a theorist urged examining ancient medical texts for answers, warning ignorance leaves us exposed. If pandemics are engineered, history holds the clues. What's next? Some demand exposing biotech secrets. Others call for clarity on global health policies. If pandemics are population control, we must uncover the truth. Will you spot the signs before the next outbreak? If you're hooked on mysteries that unravel the world, if you seek truths that challenge reality, this is your haven. Smash that like button, subscribe, and share this with friends. Join our quest for answers. Next time, we'll dive into another enigma that'll leave you stunned. Stay curious, truth seekers.